Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I am going to be finally going back to the Nidhogg battle to get the one achievement that you really have to aim to purposely get, which is Rapid Disinfectant, where you have to eliminate 10 enemies in one turn on stage 4. So most of the other achievements in truth you can just kind of get by just playing it out normally, right? But this achievement in particular really does need you to aim for it because there's no way to get it otherwise. So what you have to do, in other words, is be able to cut down all the slimes in a single turn. But that's what stage 4 is. And to do so, you're going to need 2 single target strikers to take out the red slimes that make all the characters immune to AoEs. Then you're probably going to need multiple AoEs to either weaken them or destroy them in one shot. So I am going to design a party based on getting this feat. So let's get started, because I really do need these trinity vouchers. So my personal plan will be to bring Shelfaniel and Lana, both with Heaven Sanction, to AoE, and I'm probably going to add Landius to tank all those hits and hopefully crush those dramatically weakened slimes. So let's see. I think I'll bring counterattack as well as tranquility, because counterattack will increase the physical damage my Landius will do. Now tranquility is very much optional, but the thing about tranquility is it can reduce the damage my allies take from ranged attacks. So that can also be useful in keeping my characters alive against some of Nidhogg's skills, like in particular the Venom Bomb attack that does 1.5 times damage. So I'm dropping Lana, which in truth I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but as I mentioned, I do need 2 single target strikers, which is Yulia and Luna. I'm going to need Lana and Shelfaniel for their range attacks, for their AoEs, sorry, and then excuse me, Tiaris for healing light. So I am lacking some AoE heals with this party, but since I'm playing this purely to get the feat, it's fine. So here we go. So I am going to save Miracle. Actually, yeah, I'm going to save Miracle and choose to attack Blessing Lana to start. So then I'm going to have Luna, who is bringing Wind Spiral instead of the new attack skill, the newer version of it, because it has a shorter cooldown, and have her start with Raging Thunder on Nidhogg. And then she's going to shift over to buff up my Lana. And I'm just going to launch range attacks from Shelfaniel and Lana. And then Yulia and Landius. So let's have Yulia attack here. And I might as well have Landius melee attack next to Shelfaniel to tank the hit and do a counter attack. That's what I figure. Alright. So here we go. Continuing the battle.
剣はどこを指していますか？準備完了。 何かお手伝いできることあり
So
ますか
one character attacking from each direction is the way to go for this turn, because otherwise it's going to use the poison spit. So let's see how this plays out.
剣はどこを指していますか
Start with Yulia.
ターゲットは
Lana.
戦いはま
ご指示ください
Shelfaniel. Oh, I can actually kill off Nidhogg in this turn,
みんな
so I won't have
も
to
っと頑張れ
do what I just said. So
준비
let's have
완료.
Luna strike. I'm just gonna have Luna buff up Landius.
戦い
So
は
that
まだ終わっ
Landius
てい
can
ない
launch an attack.
油断するな
That hits a bit harder. And then I might as well have Tiaris. Just range attack Nidhogg. So here's this first slime wave.
ターゲットは
And
準
so
備完了
for this wave I don't have to, I just need them all to die.
戦いはまだ終わっていない
So that's fine. And
準備完了剣はどこを指していますかご指示ください
one thing is I need to make sure Shelfaniel's AoE can hit everything.
剣はどこを指していますか
So I don't really want to use Godly Menace, because I don't want to lock down their mobility.
ご
Instead,
指示ください
I'm just gonna launch the AoEs like this.
みん
So
な
let's have Landius,
もっと頑張れ
Tranquility
言う
up
だけ
here.
無駄だこれを食らえ
行動スタートターゲットは
And I'm going to Miracle up, and then double AoE.
何かお手伝いできることあります
So
か
here's the
こ
first.
ちら片付けましょう ターゲットは
And then here's the second.
勝負どころです
And this strategy basically relies on them being weakened enough so that when they attack, Landius will wipe them all out. But keep in mind this is phase 2. I have to do this for phase 4. This is taking a while. There's just so many of these slimes that are attacking. One more to go. There we are. So Nidhogg respawns.
そうだ。剣はどこを指していますか？
So I'm going to start with Yulia using Godly Menace here. Because I need healing. Good enough.
何かもう私の番？
戦いはまだ終わっていない。
準備完了。何かお手伝いできることある？
Next, I think I'm going to choose to heal up Shelfaniel now.
まだ終わらないよ。ターゲットは？
And
何かお手伝い
have
できることありますか？
Shelfaniel. Range attack over here. I'm going to have Lana choose to use a regular freeze strike now because she's not at full health, so I'd rather have her use her less powerful skill
もっ
this
と頑
turn.
張れ。
準備完了。
戦いはまだ終わっていない。油断するな。
Alright, good enough. So this turn I'm having Lana trade range attacks with Nidhogg.
ターゲットは？
Alright, so at this point I cannot actually afford to kill Nidhogg this turn because Heaven's Sanction will not be ready. I actually have to roll back a turn for this. So instead, I'm simply going to attack with 4 of my characters and leave
ターゲットは？
Nidhogg alive.
剣はどこを指しています？行動スタート。
How should I do this?
剣はどこを指していますか？
Yulia can attack from this direction.
ターゲットは？
Next.
戦いはまだ。
ご指示ください。
みんな、もっ
So
と
one
頑
of
張
my
れ。
characters can't attack, and he's gonna have to move just completely out of the way.
ご指示ください。
That character will probably be Landius.
ターゲットは？
みんな、もっと頑張れ。みんな
I'm、just gonna move Landius out of the way, as I mentioned, like so.
準備完了。
Let's have Luna, Wind Spiral, and then buff. And why don't I choose to heal up
終わ
Lana?
らないよ。
So
行動スタート。
Luna, Wind
覚悟し
Spiral,
なさい。
and attack.
行動スタート。
Now I have to be careful about not killing Nidhogg, as I mentioned. So why don't I even just have Lana just end her turn instead of attacking? Good. If I had attacked with Lana, Nidhogg would have died. But now that
ご指示ください。
he didn't, I will have Heaven Sanction next turn, which is exactly what I needed.
ターゲットは？
So here we go.
みんな、
もう私の番？準備完了。
So
何か
let's
お手
start
伝いできる
with
こと。剣はどこを指していますか？
Yulia. And I'm going to follow up with everyone else now.
ご指示ください。ん？え？もう私の番？できた！ターゲットは？
戦いはまだ終わっていない。油断するな。
準備完了。
みんな、もっと頑張れ。
Alright. So, at this point, I need to wipe out the 2 red slimes because they decrease AoE damage of allies within a 4 block radius, and I can double AoE and have Landius wipe out those enemies. So let's start with Luna, crushing 1 red slime. And then Yulia can discipline attack the other red slime, allowing for the double AoE. And Landius is going to Tranquility. And this should basically make this a successful fight right here. And number 1. AoE number 2. And I'm just going to heal up Landius. So once Landius crushes all of these slimes, I got the feats, and we're basically done. There we go. So the big issue with this strategy, of course, is my Shelfaniel barely survived with 519 hit points, as you see. So, and same with Lana, really. So really, for the next wave, this is not going to work for phase 6, right? Because both my Lana and Shelfaniel will die. So getting, I guess, S rank with such a strategy is not likely, but it accomplished the feat that I wanted. So, there we go. So there you have it. With this, I do have all the achievements for Nidhogg, and now I'm going to go back to my standard strategy for beating Nidhogg, which is pretty much Well, I don't have a built-up Lanford, so I can't really follow their strategy. But I usually run basically the same party that Shelfaniel does. Yulia, Rachel, Lana, Luna, Tiaris, and Liana. Right. That way, with the secret there is using Godly Menace from Yulia to lock down all those slimes so that I can kill them in the groups that I need to reduce the damage I take. But there you have it. That was the method to get the rapid disinfectant feat easily. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found this video useful. And on that note, Nitro out.